outside the paddock with Pennsylvania native Roger Hammer. Thank you so much for taking the time tonight to do a quick interview with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I need to ask you first and foremost about your colors, because you got the hammer right here. Is that family colors, or did you add that yourself?
No, my dad had the hammer on. His colors were green and maroon, and I took these colors off of Louis Rapone when he was racing. He gave me a set of colors, the first ones I ever had, so I just took the blue and that and made my own out of them, man.
So I'm assuming your nickname is the Hammer? Hammer time, anything?
Yeah, anything they want to call me, They call me all kinds of names.
I like that. Well, yeah, so Hammer might be a good one to go
Yeah.
with then for me. So, Roger, over the last decade or so, you've just dominated the Pennsylvania fair scene. What is it that you like about the fair circuit and racing there?
Well, I like it now with the slots in. We got more money out there. Plus, I got a lot of three green horses that can make money out there, and educate them. Some of them turns out to be good horses, and some of them turns out to be bad. So I just eliminate good from the bad about the middle of the season. Some of them I'll just turn them out because they're no good.
Yeah, so you kind of get a feel from them then.
Yes, I figure at the fairs, if you don't finish 1, 2, 3, and got a shot to win with them, there's no use coming out there. You're racing for fourth money, fifth money. The time you put up the money, you're not making nothing.
Right. And I can imagine it's a lot of traveling too.
Yes, and usually when we go, we take a trailer of maybe 7 to 10 horses for that one day racing for 2-year-olds, and the 3-year-olds the next day we'll take another load. That way I can haul 7 at a time. But now next week we go to Gratz. On a Saturday we race a 2-day event. I race the 2-year-olds. I'm taking 14 of them up there, so we're going to take 3 trailers up to race them all in one day. But I got a lot of young horses. Just teaching them everything, And they make good money out there, but it's the same thing. You got to be 1, 2, 3.
What do you enjoy working with the young ones? What do you enjoy about it?
Oh, it's been my life. I just love racing, and I can never retire. I had to die doing this stuff.
Yeah. Going back to kind of the beginning, how did you get your start? I understand you're second generation, so tell us about how you got involved.
My dad, I was raised around horses since I was 6 years old. I was at the track with him, and then I started racing the fairs when I was 16. And Clearfield Fair was my first drive, and at 16, and ever since then, I just traveled with my dad to the fairs and that until I started to buy horses on my own and then go to the racetracks and that.
Yeah, so you mentioned the slot and the table game money affecting what the purses at fairs. Talk about the changes that have happened here on the property here at Pocono Downs, because a lot of changes over the last few years. What have you seen?
Oh, it's this paddock they built for one thing. It's a beautiful paddock compared to what that indoor-outdoor paddock we had before, And the racetrack service, and they treat you good here. I mean, I have no trouble racing here or any of the Pennsylvania tracks when they put the slots in. It's been perfect racing in that. It's helped everybody.
So you co-own, train, and drive Vivid Photo. Talk about this trotter. $3 million he's earned?
Yes, he was just phenomenal horse for me and Todd. We bought him for $30,000 as a yearling just to buy him for something to have race around the fairs. We didn't buy him for a stake horse, but we always nominate our trotters to the Hamiltonian. And just lucky, he turned out to be a good horse. As a 2-year-old, we raced him around the fairs 3 or 4 times, and he got hurt in the stall because he was a stud horse climbing the walls, and we castrated him. And then brought him back as a 3-year-old, and we kept him eligible for the Hamiltonian. And just happened to be, he's just good at the right time.
That's an incredible story. You're known year in and year out. You're in the top percentage for trainer drivers standings. What advice would you share with somebody who's maybe just getting into the business or thinking about it, becoming a trainer or driver? Something you've learned throughout your career you'd like to share?
I learned one thing about it. If you have owners, you got to treat them right, Now, when I was coming into the business and starting out, I had Max Hemp as an owner. Max never said, best owner you could ever have. He never say nothing, call you. He just call you once in a while, never bothered you, because he had the thing that if he didn't have faith in you, he wouldn't have gave you the horse to start with. And I always figured that these young trainers got to treat owners right to keep them into the business. I mean, you can't gouge them with bills and stuff like that. Tell them the truth about a horse. If I get a horse in and I said, tell the owner he's no good, I just tuck him out playing. I don't suck him around for another 2 or 3 months for a training bill. I tell him to get rid of him. I ain't got time to fool him. I got too many horses to play with to worry about taking money from an owner back here.
Roger, you definitely have staying power, so I appreciate you sharing those words of advice for sure. Now I have something a little bit different for you called the lightning round. But we're going to talk about your career off the track and your likes and dislikes. You ready?
Okay.
Your favorite movie?
Oh, probably more of like the old Clint Eastwood movies and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with you there. That's a good one. Do you follow any other sports?
Yes, I football. I
Football.
like Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ah, so that's the team that you'd play for if you were going to be a football player.
Yes, if I yeah Steelers. Yeah.
Favorite restaurant?
I'll probably be the Olive Garden.
I love the Olive Garden. Soup, salad, and breadsticks. You can't beat it.
Yes.
What about your favorite drink?
I don't drink, so it'd have to be Coke or
Coke,
water.
Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah.
So it would be Coke. That's
Yeah,
your
Diet
choice.
Coke.
Diet Coke. All right. If you had an extra 30 minutes in your day to spend however you would like, how would you spend that time?
That's hard because life revolves around the horses all the time. So if I get nothing to do, I'll go down to the barn and check things out or change the harness on some horses and that. Really, I used to go out and play golf, but that's too much time consuming for me now. I ain't got time running the farm and everything, you know.
You need more than 30 minutes to go out and play around a golf.
Yeah, well, golf, I love it because it relaxes you, and then you can come right back to off of it, you know. Anything else, vacation, I don't go on vacations. No.
What if you did get time off and you could go on a dream vacation? Where do you think it would be to? Ever thought about it?
No, I wouldn't go on. I went on one time. It wasn't no vacation. I ended up helping a boy pay blacktop in that in Florida. So I said no.
I can't wait to catch up and do another interview with you because I want to hear about that story. Roger Hammer, thank you so much for taking the time to do the interview with us, and good luck this season.
Okay, thank you.